man in one Renault at a time, you know me.
Hero you are. Actually, speaking sincerely of heroes, haven't we discovered this year where the real heroes in our society lie? It's been amazing.
Heroes are everyday people and they walk amongst us.
Jason, Vanessa and their kids, Angela, Tio and Talia, have had to learn to be pretty brave over the last few years. Shortly after her first birthday, Angela was diagnosed with a rare cancer.
When your child is diagnosed, your life, it's turned upside down. You don't know how to process it. I felt hopeless and I felt helpless.
Thankfully, Angela beat the cancer, and Jason set out to help others by creating Supertees, superhero-themed bedwear for kids in hospital.
A child so young, they've got no concept of bravery or courage, but they can watch a superhero and understand from seeing them that when you put a superhero costume on me, all of a sudden, I'm brave and I'm courageous.
Since then, the charity has taken on a life of its own and become a huge enterprise for tradie Jason and wife Vanessa. Every cent from Supertee sales goes back into the charity, allowing more sick kids access to the shirts.
It's just normal now to have a warehouse and a house together.
Supertee is taking over our lives, which we are happy about it because we're helping like sick kids. But we don't have a dining room anymore. The kids need space to do their homework. I'm working from home as well, so it's not livable.
Living room team, unite.
Actually managed to get the entire team together, almost walking in sync too. It's quite impressive to see. Good. Miguel's on the wing there.
Is he?
Chicken wing. It's the fattiest part of the bird.
Well, hello. Hi. Yes.
Welcome.
Hello.
How are you?
Nice to see you, Jason, Vanessa. And who are these little munchkins? I bet you're Angela, Teo,
Yeah.
and who's this little one?
This is Talia.
Hello.
Oh, she's shy.
What a massive backyard you've got. Oh, well, no shortage of room here, Barry.
Out here, yes, but inside. The Supertees charity has taken over the home. I mean, it's a dining room, an office, a warehouse, a playroom, and with a young growing family, the house is getting smaller by the day.
This was actually a pool and it's been filled in, so I wasn't aware of that. I'm glad I am now. We've got to get everything out of the house, and the only way to do that is construct some new shelter. Now, I'm marking out a bit of an area for a possible shed, but as well as that, I'm going to try and connect the shed to the house with a bit of an al fresco area. I'm going to really wow them with some garden beds, a pergola. I'm going to pull off some magic.
When the fluoro string comes out, you're getting serious.
Hey, look at this.
Wow.
I'm ready to go, mate. Move your shoes.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to draw some lines.
Wait, Barry, don't you think you should ask Jason first? I'm amazed that Jason and Vanessa have accomplished all of this while holding down full-time jobs. But what are Supertees exactly? Exhibit A.
So what you're looking at is a 100% cotton garment with non-toxic print. We settled on small little plastic press studs on both sides of the shirt and over one shoulder. Having the spaces in between allow for all those tubes, depending on where they're positioned, to nicely be organised now, depending where the machines were on the bed. But mainly, if a child is asleep, it's just a case of, there you go.
And Velcro for the cape. Let's not forget the importance of the cape.
Every superhero costume needs a cape, but the cape doubles. It's a bit.
You have had an absolute insight into how tough life can be. You must give thanks every day to a beautiful, healthy daughter in the backyard.
You can imagine what it's like whenever she gets an award at school. That's the moments that we never thought we'll have, but we did, and we enjoy it.
You've set me off. Coming up.
WSFM, hello there, it's Jonesy and Amanda.
I might not have a practical superpower, but I do have a radio show. This is where I hope we can help out. Chris and Jason reach for the stars.
Astronauts Jason and Chris reporting for duty.
Why? Well, why not? And Miguel is on fire. No, literally, he's on fire. With a French recipe to remind Vanessa of home.
Ooh la la.
A studio space for Jason and Vanessa to run their Supertees charity from, because it's overrun their family home. I'm going to help them reclaim their house by taking advantage of that supersized backyard. I'll be using a Stella studio to create a functional living space. These studios are a great, affordable alternative to putting an extension on your home. But my superhero sidekick is not helping.
What
What are you doing over there, Miguel?
Barry, this reminds me to the Batcave.
The Batcave?
Don't thank me yet. The city of Gotham will do.
Here's my shed. You know what we've got to do here. We've got to give Vanessa back her home, get all those boxes out of the house, and allow this amazing business, the Supertees, to expand. So shelving right around the outside, that's going to be all stackable.
So that's where all the boxes go?
All the boxes, all the Supertees.
What about like a table or something to answer the phone? What will you sit
A
then?
little office area, little breakaway zone here where the kids can have fun, where Jason can have fun. I've got a desk and sort of workspace there. And I've got a pergola out the front here with a nice big tree. But I've also put in a little air conditioning unit as well.
Barry, I got lost when you say pergola the way you did.
What our gorgeous family, Jason and Vanessa and those beautiful children, need is a place to take all that stuff out of the home and allow that business to expand. So that's what this shed is going to do. But it's not going to work until I build it.
Let me get this straight, Barry. You're building Jason and Vanessa a shed.
No, Amanda, it's a studio space. The Stiller team have been preparing the ground, and pretty quickly we're lifting and shifting the floor and walls into place.
So now we'll get more 900s and we'll continue down the back there.
You got the right man for the hard labour, haven't you?
Look at this.
Hey, here you are, talking about labour, huh?
Wow.
What are you thinking?
This is amazing, mate.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
What a great question. Well, this is a Western red cedar. Some would call it a shed. I'm calling it a studio, but this is my secret to get your stuff out of the house, give Vanessa the home back. I want to create some dry, sorry, I'm puffing a bit. Some dry storage, plenty of room. I'm going to sort of divide it up into a couple of spaces. Let's go and have a look at this decking over here. So what we've done is a bit of an extension. I've created a bit of an outdoor area that's going to act as a bit of a loading dock, but also an outdoor dining area. If you're going to work at home, you need a family-work balance. I love this eco deck. This stuff is fantastic for a bunch of reasons. I'm a bit of a sustainability advocate, and this is over 80% reclaimed timber.
Really?
It'll last a lifetime. It's ready to go. You don't have to paint it. You don't have to oil it. It's really good stuff. A bunch of different colours. What are your thoughts?
I even like the colour.
You even like the colour?
I started my professional career as a chef working with French classical cuisine. It's warm, homely, and full of traditional flavors. Food really does help create the best memories. So after a tough few years for Mom Vanessa, I invited her to a gorgeous estate where we can enjoy some lovely French wine and whip up a recipe that will bring back happy memories. Ooh la la!
Woo, look at this.
Vanessa, I'm gonna cook for you today the most delicious French recipe in the world.
Which one?
French onion soup.
Typical French.
Soup à l'oignon.
Soup à l'oignon.
Oh, you say it so much better than me. So first step, I have a little of a Spanish trick. This is Pedro Jimenez, it's sherry.
Yeah? Okay.
So before I start any of the process, when the pot is really nice and hot,
Yeah.
it smells rich and
Yes,
caramelly.
yeah.
This is gonna help to get these guys really sweet. You see, it's almost like caramel now.
Yeah.
So we're gonna start a little bit of butter. So we're gonna melt this away. I'm gonna get the onions in there. That is 2 kilos of onions.
Put it all?
Yeah, go for it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's do it.
See, that's what I do in the kitchen.
Here is the first secret of great French cuisine. Time. And I don't mean the hair. So this is 1 hour on the stove.
Yeah.
So what's happening? We just cook off down like pretty much 50%, 60% of the volume of the onions. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna close this again.
Yeah.
Wait another 40 minutes and it'll be all really nice and caramelized, nice and brown. Au revoir.
Au revoir. Bonne nuit.
Yep, that's another 40 minutes of cooking. Then we're gonna add beef stock, although you can use vegetable, and then thyme, the herb, with a bay leaf and parsley. Yeah. Voila.
Yeah.
Now what we're gonna do is start working in the crouton. So they're gonna almost cover the top of the soup. Let's say 2 croutons per bowl. I'm gonna put a slightly little bit of butter,
Very important.
a little bit of this, because salt makes everything better in life. A little bit of pepper.
Oh, yum.
Ooh la la. Is there anyone in France actually say ooh la la?
No, not really.
Oh, ooh la la, ooh la la, ooh la la. I told you things will get hot in here.
Let's not burn the kitchen down.
We'll put a little bit of the Gruyere.
Yeah, Gruyere.
Gruyere, that's lovely. And we're gonna toast it again. Hopefully this time doesn't catch on fire. You know the 3 best ingredients in French cuisine? Butter,
Yeah.
butter,
And
butter.
And more butter. Yeah,
And
that's
more
true.
butter.
That's true, that's true.
My favorite. And we are blending into the soup a bucket load of it. So underneath, we still got the lovely dark onion soup. And on top, we got all this beautiful butter.
Ooh la la. Now I'm gonna say ooh la la all the time.
Finally, the cheesy croutons that I didn't set on fire go on the top. And one last time in the oven. The other thing I love about French cuisine is it takes time to enjoy. Time enough to find out about the person you're sharing it with.
À la tienne.
A la tienne!
À la tienne.
Olé.
Olé.
I have a taste of it. This is just... Oh.
It is so good.
So what do you think? Does that remind you a little bit of...
I miss my mom.
Does it remind you of, huh?
Yes, it reminds me of my mom, yeah. Home, yeah.
You know, I think you're a really brave mom.
It's been such an emotional journey since Angela got diagnosed, you know, like to see your own child going through that, it's just horrible and it just affects you for life. But, you know, we are so grateful to have her and every day we get reminded of that.
Now, has she so smiley though and happy, you know, we were doing such
You've got to, you know, when you see your baby in hospital, she doesn't understand what's going on. She's scared. So you just have to be the happy one, even if you want to cry for her and stuff. You just have to keep on smiling, make them laugh, and bring them happiness.
You come up in such a positive, you know,
Yeah.
it's been...
Well, you know, with everything that happened with Angela, it's just, I think it just made us stronger as a family. And like, we just learned how to fight. You know, we can't just let life and unfortunate things happening put us down. We have to fight it. We've got no choice.
Let's cheers on that.
Cheers.
Have you ever been on the radio before?
A few times.
I'm talking to Amanda.
Ever since his daughter recovered from a rare cancer, Jason has dedicated himself to helping other children. Along with working full-time as a tradie, he created Supertees, a charity that relies entirely on the generosity of others to bring joy to the kids. So, with the help of my sidekick Jonesy, I want to help spread the word.
We adopted the superhero theme. It gave us the name Supertee. For 2 years, we were trying to figure out what's the best way to promote it. And I walked into the same hospital that treated my daughter, into the same rooms that she was treated in, with terrible memories that I had. And I was able to replace those memories with positive memories. And I'm giving these Supertees out for free because of the help of other people.
And this is where I hope we can help out. What happens is that people donate to give these to a family they know or just an anonymous donor. I'd like to buy 10 of them, distribute them as you can.
Absolutely. It's about being able to connect those that want to help with those that deserve all the help in the world.
So if you go to supertee.com.au, you can buy as many shirts as you want and then distribute them as you see fit.
We are trying to reach 15,000 children.
Right.
That's the dream.
Good on you, Jace.
Thank you. The fact that thousands of people have now learned about what the Supertee is and what we're trying to do, hopefully a lot more people rally to support us now.
Coming up, Miguel teaches me the finer points of French cuisine.
Listen to that. Oh, that is like music to my... Like, oh.
Plus, Barry tries graffiti art and forgets which decade it is.
Neato-baz was the term I heard a lot. A bit psychedelic, but shagadelic.
Oh,
I see you got a bit of Ryobi gear in this shirt. You got one of these?
I was going to say, what have you got there?
It's a cracker, mate. Makes any job, any nailing job, a lot easier. I love the One Plus range.
Another one to add to my collection.
Oh, keep your eye on this one then. Shut that, let's have a look at it. Perfect.
Baz and his team have been hard at work building a studio space for Jason and Vanessa's Supertees charity, which has taken over their home.
Actually, we're almost done with the studio, Amanda, which means they'll have a proper office very soon. And to help tie the space together, we're giving the exterior walls of the house a nice fresh coat of paint.
And Baz,
Yes?
I don't know how to say this, pergola?
Whatever you call it, I'm making it the centerpiece of the garden. Chuck in a veggie patch and we've got beauty and practicality. Pretty much like yourself. And it's pergola.
The guys are so dedicated to work. The backyard had come to a bit of a wasteland. What we're doing now is making it really kid-friendly. It looks good and it's going to offer a lot of amenity to the home.
Okay, time for some of my own input into this reno. I've commissioned a piece of what I believe is called urban art. Anthony is a street artist. He's got the t-shirt to prove it. He's going to immortalise Jason's heroic work in spray paint.
Wait a second, Amanda. I didn't approve this.
Come on, Baz, don't you appreciate modern art?
Am I a big fan of graffiti? I mean, I'm a fan of the arts. And I'm a creative.
No, Baz, don't. Put down the can.
Hey, Baz.
Oh, mate, I thought you might need me.
Mate, none of that. I love the cans, thanks.
If you need me, you call me. I've got a bit of a flair for this sort of thing.
I'll be sure to let you know, mate.
I was quite groovy in my day once.
Get out of here.
Neato-Baz was a term I heard a lot. You're looking really groovy, Baz. A bit psychedelic, but shagadelic. Yeah, I could have pulled it off. If you want my tag, it's on Instagram.
Yep, only making it worse.
What's a tag, anyway?
Coming up, going up. Chris and Jason explore a different kind of space.
Good luck, little guys. See you, mini-me's.
Why? Because we can.
Jason and Vanessa have been running their Supertees charity from their own home. They've helped turn thousands of sick kids into superheroes, but it's taken over their lives. Superheroes are every kid's fantasy, but mine is science. And in Jason, I may have found the perfect wingman for my next adventure.
Jace, you're all about finding the superhero within. And the thing about superheroes is they always take it to great heights. So, Jace, I thought today we'd all go to space. You and I are going up there. How? Have a look in there.
That is super cool.
Astronauts Jace and Chris reporting for duty.
The launch pad for our mini astronauts is in rural New South Wales. The launch team is led by aerospace expert Robert of Thunderstruck Space.
You're the mission commander, right?
Mission commander's great. I'll put that on my card from here on in.
Yes, it might look like a bunch of blokes in a field, but I promise you, this is real science. Weather balloons have been used for decades by research teams measuring temperature, air pressure and humidity. To be completely honest, I'm a little starstruck. Robert worked on the Apollo 11 mission. He actually helped put a man on the moon. But today, his team will take Jason and I to the very edge of Earth's atmosphere. All thanks to simple science.
So this is essentially the ship that's going to take us up. This platform here is what we'll ride on.
Yeah, we're also carrying some science for the Mars Society as well. That's going to go underneath. That's very, very important. That's the other element of this particular launch.
Wow, so we're actually part of an experiment as well.
You are doing real science.
This is real science.
And then how do we get up?
We lift via a balloon.
Yep.
The balloon's filled with gas. It takes us up around the 30-kilometre sort of level.
Passenger jets fly how high?
About 12 kilometres.
Nearly 3 times higher than a Boeing jet flight. Are we going to be the highest thing in the sky in Australia?
Probably, in Australia,
Certainly,
yeah.
On today's voyage, our vessel will encounter Mars-like conditions, including temperatures of -50 degrees Celsius and high radiation levels. science, superheroes. It doesn't get any better than this.
Steve, you're in charge of the science side of this, right?
I'm part of Mars Society Australia, and what we're trying to do is eventually put people on the planet Mars.
Yep.
To do that, the best way to test things to go to Mars is to actually go to Mars, and today this is going to be as close as Earth has to offer.
What would happen to me if I was to go to the exact same environment that this balloon is going to?
Without a pressure suit, you would have 9 glorious seconds to enjoy the moment, and then you would lose consciousness. One of the last things you'd probably feel would be the saliva boiling off your tongue.
So it's a good thing that we're only sending the figurine version of ourselves.
Yes.
Oh, boiling saliva doesn't sound much fun. Look, it's going to be a bumpy ride, so our little superheroes will need to be well secured.
Looking good, Chris. Have you done this before?
I haven't gone to space before.
No pressure. Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
They look ready.
They look scared out of their minds, to be fair. Those big eyes of theirs.
T-minus 20 minutes. With our shuttle prepped for launch, time is of the essence.
2.65 total weight.
The weather conditions are perfect for liftoff, so it's time for final checks before we fill the balloon with helium and send Jason and I on the ride of a lifetime.
You good to go, Chris? Let's do it.
Every kid has seen a helium balloon want to go straight up. We're taking that principle and just supersizing it.
There you go, you can start it feeling to pick itself up now.
I think this is such a cool idea. To know that Supertees are going up there, I am absolutely pumped. This is incredible.
This is a big deal. And me and Jace are at the heart of it. It's exciting. I'm just hoping it works.
Look at that.
Things are about to get crazy here.
Oh,
Things
yeah,
about to get
they
very...
are. They're going to be fun.
Yeah.
Tracker's good.
So we're going to start walking out.
Walking out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You ready?
Okay, we're good here. So everyone, good to go. We're releasing.
Commander, are we good? Commander's good. Countdown, Chris.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
With an ascent speed of 8 metres per second.
Away we go. See you, mini-me's.
They're swinging a bit, that's all right. Just calibrating. Oh, I'm nervous. It's like I'm up there. Felt like it wasn't moving, but all of a sudden it has got a lot smaller.
Look at that.
Oh, wow, what the relief. Just, it went off with a bit of a jolt, didn't it? Officially, we launched something into space right now.
What does that make us?
I mean, heroes is a big term. You know, that just happened. We just sent a craft into space.
There's a starman waiting in the sky.
Let's be honest, that was one small step for some little men, a giant leap for the living room. I have a feeling those words will last potentially even longer than Neil Armstrong's.
Shh. Houston, we have a problem.
Too much saliva. I can hear it. I'm intrigued, though. What happened to the weather balloon? What happened to the little figurines? What's happened?
Well, is it?
Welcome back,
The dollies made it home.
Astronauts are home. Thank you very much. They achieved splashdown in Lake Cowal in southwestern New South Wales after travelling over 30 kilometres above sea level.
Brilliant.
So now they take their rightful place in history and on our TV cabinet.
Bravo.
Thank you. There's no ticker tape parade for me, but I'm a humble guy. So.
Can I dress them up in other clothes?
They're not dolls.
Coming up, the moment of truth.
I can't believe it. It feels like we're in someone else's backyard.
What will Jason and Vanessa make of their super studio? When Jason and Vanessa created Supertees, superhero-themed bedwear for sick kids, they couldn't have imagined it would take over their lives and home. The backyard, though, had lots of unexplored, unused space. Hopefully, they'll be super impressed by what we've done with it.
it's me, Baz.
Yeah.
The last time I was in this spot here, I was standing in a muddy hole.
It was a very ambitious project, but I'm really happy with the results. What it's going to do is get their business out of the living room, free it up for Vanessa, so she'll be keen to make a home again.
It feels like an area that celebrates the joy of childhood and what this whole thing is about.
I'm very proud of this one.
We like it, but the toughest test may very well be the family.
And the kids.
Finally, the moment of truth. But wait a second, guys. Where's Miguel? You mentioned something about picking up a car. Wow.
Amanda Keller!
You
The
just
party's here!
couldn't help yourself, could you?
Superhero in the house!
Oh, thank you.
You know what to do.
Oh, go inside. The guys are here. Wow. That's quite the entrance.
Hey there.
Wow. Wow. Look at these guys.
Inside the studio is the answer to Jason and Vanessa's lack of space. But before we get there, it's in the huge backyard that I've created something everyone can use.
Come and explore. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Oh my gosh.
So pretty.
I can't believe it.
It feels like we're in someone else's backyard.
I built a studio in response to their need for more storage, but I wanted to link it to the home and give them a space they can enjoy as a family. So I put in the eco deck, landscaping, and veggie gardens.
So that's your job, veggie garden, your job. I look after the flowers. When it's gonna grow, we're gonna be able to eat our own vegetables.
Did you think it was just going to be a shed?
Yes.
That's what Barry was trying to do, was to give everybody some space out here.
Yes.
Space for you to sit down, have a cuppa.
Yeah. We never had that before. We never spent time outside, so yeah.
The timber actually has the Dubois finish. It'll actually naturally grey over time. Should we actually just go inside and have a look?
Yes, please.
Okay, time to look inside.
How exciting.
It is exciting. Are you ready?
Yes, we are.
Come on in.
Oh my goodness.
Just for one day.
This is much more than a storeroom. Although there is plenty of storage, it's really a modern, multi-purpose studio. There's a small office, complete with a state-of-the-art Dell XPS laptop that will help with the running of the charity.
Oh, that's awesome.
Wow.
And an aircon so they can keep going even through the heat of summer. Finally, I put in a fun gaming breakout area.
Look at
Wow.
this. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's awesome.
A space where the kids can feel like they're involved as well.
Oh my gosh. Look at this. This is the space we needed.
This is awesome.
Yeah.
The kids seem happy with the shed and the backyard. There's plenty of storage, there's plenty of room for expansion here, and we're really proud to be a part of this, aren't we?
You seemed a little bit emotional for a minute here.
Yes.
What was it that made you feel that?
I'm going to be emotional again because I was expecting to look that good, to be honest. Like, it's been working so hard, and we sacrificed so much for Supertee that just to have you guys doing that for us, it means so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You've brought a lot of joy to a lot of little children who are really suffering terribly. We know that, and that's why we wanted to support you guys. But we knew how important it was to have a balance in the family. Just your reaction to this means the world to us. Thank you.
Thank you so much. We're forever grateful. Thank you.
Supertee has an office now. It has storage. It has potential. It means the world to us.
We believe in you, and the amount of time, effort, and your own money you've put into this is our way of saying good luck for the future. You guys are amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
All right, Miguel has been champing at the bit to start playing
You're gonna start
Pac-Man.
it, Barry?
The kids are desperate. Let's have a go. play nicely, the children would also like a go.
It's my turn, please, Jack. So we're going to go first.
Top score, top score! Well, I hope the guys don't mind getting a bus, but I can't fit everyone in here, so... See you later, boys.